Hello, everyone, and welcome to Philly Crypto Trading Plus. Are you confused by all this price volatility? Are you wondering what prices will be next? Well, look no further. You're definitely in the right place. I'm here to solve these problems for you by providing clear, concise, and competent technical analysis. In today's tutorial, we will be analyzing Litecoin. Specifically, we're going to talk just for a second about Fibonacci retracements, the extensions, ascending parallel channel will come to play, MACD, RSI, simple moving averages, and even symmetrical triangle that's also forming. So with that in mind, please be sure to stick around until the end because I will be telling you where I think we're going to next. Now, before we get into the video today, a couple things. I'm delayed here today because my computer went down for a bit and wasn't too happy about it, but I want to give a shout out to someone who solved my problem. Techno Geeks, Julian, very nice gentleman there. Techno Geeks is Techno Geeks, right there in Northeast Philadelphia. Very knowledgeable guy, very helpful. Talked to him for a good bit of time now. Very, very helpful, very reasonably priced, and really was a pleasure to deal with him. And I really appreciated this time, the getting on top of it and getting it done for me, because you guys understand how important this is to me to be able to help you guys out. So I want to give that shout out once again to Techno Geeks. Julian is his name, phone number 267-625-2785. So if you guys are in the Northeast Philadelphia, you're looking for reasonable computer work, you know where to go. Okay, tell them Tony sent you. Now, with that in mind, guys, what I want to talk about today, actually, I do want to cover just one more quick thing. Remember, guys, I'm always trying to improve my videos and give you the best content I can. So please let me know what you like about my content in the comments below, and I'll be sure to do more of it, okay? Also, smash that like button because it lets YouTube know that you're enjoying the content. It makes a huge difference, okay? Now, let's get into today's lesson. Now, guys, I want to just comment real quickly about these people out there that are, their product seems to be hype that they're selling, you know? Hey, Litecoin's going to be $5,000 tomorrow. Bye-bye. This clickbait crap, you know what I mean, guys? And I see they get some decent views, but I'm just not going to do that because I'm not a fake guy, and I'm not saying they're fake. What I'm saying is what we do here, what our product here at Philly Crypto Trading Plus is giving you grounded and current information. No pie in the sky, no hopium, just realistic what's going on now, because that's what I think most people would like to know. Again, guys, you tell me, because remember, this is your channel. This is for you. With that in mind, guys, let's get right to it. Now, this is the ascending parallel channel that's been forming for a while. Now, you notice that we fell out of it, guys. But listen, if you haven't heard my last video, you might want to go back and listen, because we talked about the possibility of some more sideways action, maybe even coming down. I don't know if I gave the exact 183 area, but I know we talked about that. And what do you know, guys? Look at this. We're stopping right there. What a coincidence, right? So remember, guys, we've talked before about these parallel channels, and when we get out of the channels, we get a bit overextended. So when that happens on the upside, we usually come back down and get some sort of a sideways action. So here we are down below the channel. So now what we want to see is if we can get back up into the channel, because we might be a bit overextended here as well. But I did tell you guys not to be surprised, and here we are. Right there where I said, guys. So we're going to see what happens, but more importantly, that 0.618 Fibonacci retracement is at 188.71. So that's the first area we're going to be looking to see if we can hold right now. But you can see we have a nice bunching up and again, more sideways action, more consolidation. This is really what we're looking for, guys. And of course, the support below that would be the 0.786 retracement, which would be at 172.79. So this is our next area below that we're looking to see hold. But I do believe right now this 180.83 area is looking pretty good right now. So I want to also point out to you where the relative strength is. Remember, guys, this is on a daily time frame. We're at 43 right now on the relative strength, guys. We talked before about below 50. We're going to be going down. Well, you know, we're attempting to flatten. We don't know that we're just flattened yet, but just to give you an idea where we're at, put that in perspective, okay? Now, good look at a closer time frame. Let's get this out of the way. This is just a better on a shorter time frame, 4 hour here, guys. If you notice here, I kind of made these lines a little fatter for you, even though it looks a little silly and hokey. But I did that so maybe you could see it a little bit better. So right now you could see on the shorter time frame, 31.58 on the relative strength. Okay, but you notice here, guys, we're kind of attempting to flatten here, which is what I want to see. Now, you notice here, guys, what we've got is 70 is considered overbought, 30 is considered oversold. So here we are, just cruising along at that 31. You can see we bounced several times. We'll be looking to see if we can continue that as well, but it's looking promising. And here on the shorter time frame, the MACD, look at here, guys. You can see the histogram here. See how we're flattening out nicely here, guys. Okay, so we like what we see here on a shorter time frame. Okay, now the other thing, let me get these out of the way for you so we can talk a little more about this. Now, notice here, this is a little closer look at that ascending channel, right? So look what we have here, guys. We have come out of the channel, like I told you before, a bit overextended. We moved back up through it, right? And that's when we came up here and got this nice touch. But again, remember, we had that selling around here. That was when India came out and reiterated the statements about maybe they're going to outlaw cryptocurrency altogether and all that stuff. So we basically moved up out of that ascending triangle that we had talked about. And of course, we failed from that with that news. So here we are again, and the second time we're below the channel again. Notice we moved through it. So we're looking to see some sort of consolidation, of which is kind of beginning to happen. Okay, so right now, the 183 area, I kind of drew a little line for you to get an idea here of support that it looks like we're kind of holding here, which I want to continue to see, right? So that gives you a pretty good look there. Now we're going to go into, this is just a better look for you guys as well. MACD, again, this is the daily time frame. This is our Fibonacci extensions. We'll go there in a second. But on a shorter time frame, the 4-hour, I want you to take notice here, guys, of this symmetrical triangle that's forming here, right? So I told you guys before that I expected some sideways action. I hoped to see some because we want to see some sort of consolidation. So notice here we're sitting there right at the parameter. And by the way, this is that the longer term trend line that I told you that we have not violated yet, that I expected us to come down to. Well, we're now there, guys. So this is critical time here for us, okay? Now, I would not be surprised to see us move back up and touch the top of this triangle and even come back down again. But more importantly, guys, if you see how these parameters are playing out, we've got 1, 2, 3. This is probably going to be the 4th touch here, right? So what that means, guys, this is the 23rd. We're looking out to this triangle, the apex. Could be as late as maybe the middle of April, possibly, okay? You know, hey, I'm not here to sell you hopium, guys. I'm just going to tell you like it is, okay? Like it or not, I think the truth is always best. So with that in mind, guys, we still might get a little play, a little consolidation, a little sideways action. That's kind of what we're looking to do. With the flattening right now, the MACD kind of consistent with that. We're going to probably see how this plays out. So I expect a couple more touches maybe, and then we, hopefully we'll be moving up out of there. But this long-term trend line is holding. It's still valid. I'm still not concerned, just to give you an idea. Now, I want to go back on the daily time frame. We're going to talk here for a bit. Let's get rid of this, get this out of the way so we can look a little closer. Okay. Now, this is our Fibonacci extension. I told you guys to stick around for this, okay? I just double check and make sure we covered everything I want. Oh, I wanted to also point out to you the moving averages for just a quick second. Let me do that for you. Okay, guys. Whoop, not that one. Okay. All right. So we've got the 20. We've gone below that, and here's our. I wanted to point out the 50 SMA, which is interestingly following the ascending channel. Probably not a coincidence, right? So we'll want to see us get back up above that, which coincidentally would in fact be the ascending triangle, which again, remember guys, we just talked about that here, right? Down, out of it, and then back into it. So this is what we're wanting to see next, right? So back to the Fibonacci extensions here. So right now, our 0.236 Fibonacci extension is 201 and some change, right? So notice it's pretty much at the pinnacle of that triangle, right? Or the apex, whatever, the point, whatever you want to call it, guys. We're not here to talk about semantics. Anyway, so that's what we're looking for right now. And then, the guys, once we get this established, right, and get through this, yes, we'll be looking to get up to this 231 area next, which is that 0.382 Fibonacci extension. And I don't want to give you a pie in the sky and say, yeah, we're going to be at 350 soon, which is up here. You know, I do expect to go there, but some people had asked me in the comments, and I said I really don't want to see us shoot straight up there. I want to see some sort of a churning and a gradual strengthening of price. So that's, you know, I'm not going to tell you we're going to be there tomorrow. Okay. But I do think we'll be going in that direction. And I do think that is in the cards. Okay. But not right now. Okay. So let's let this play out, guys. This is what we're looking to do. Okay. Now, I hope this has been helpful to you. Now, I want to turn this part of the video over to you guys. I want you to tell me what's the most valuable thing that you've learned from today's lesson. Please let me know in the comments below. And make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. As you know, guys, I'm a bit behind today, and I'm definitely going to be cranking out some more videos, so make sure you stick around for those. I'm probably going to cover Ripple, maybe even LITECOIN. There's a few others. We've really got to get into it. I'm a little behind. So make sure, guys, I'm telling you, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the future videos, because there's a lot of content for those as well, okay? So remember, guys, the more subscribers that I get, right, the better and more content I could continue making for you guys. So please like, share, and subscribe. Now, if you want to learn more, please be sure to watch this next video.